Hey guys, so I wanted to have a discussion about something that's been really concerning lately. Recently, I've seen an uptick in corruption in the fire alarm community, which is never a good thing. But basically, what's been going on is a person named Kyle D'Amato has been going around, pretty much buying content from people with fake money, and creating a content farm to try to gain clout and make money. For those of you who don't know, this Kyle D'Amato guy is an eBay seller who's been selling fire alarms for a pretty long time. And basically, he is a fire alarm technician by day and basically a scammer by night. And what I mean by that is when you give him content, he gives you a choice. You can either get paid in KD points, basically Monopoly money, or you can get credit for the video. So that literally just makes absolutely no sense. Like, you can't have credit and get paid in KD points. You can only have one, and that pretty much just shows what kind of a person he is. And this entire scheme that he has is literally just a scandal to make money. He's got absolutely no actual interest in fire alarms, and he pretty much just is here. He's in it for the money. That's it. He has no interest in fire alarms. The only thing he remotely has to a quote-unquote interest is he's a fire alarm technician, which, by the way, he does to make money, as you do with most jobs. And that's just a problem. The fire alarm community is not a business. And he, by the way, I was in a Discord call with him earlier tonight. He pretty much he made it very clear that he thinks of this entire situation as a business and not an actual community, which is not the premise of it. You're supposed to use the community as a community to express your passion for something you enjoy, not just to make a quick buck off of people. Also, fire alarm content and pretty much all other content is not a commodity to be bought and sold. You're supposed to put in actual passion and effort into making content, and that's clearly not what this is. Buying dollar store content from other people and putting it on your channel does not constitute actual content. That's literally just content farming, which isn't how you get anything. So let's talk a little more about this KD point system. KD points are an imaginary currency. These are not worth anything. They're not tangible by any means in the real world. You can't go to a McDonald's and be like, hey, I'll have the Big Mac for 30 KD points. No, these are fake. They're Monopoly money. They're pretty much just useless. And he pays you in these so-called KD points. So what are KD points good for? Well, you can enter in a giveaway. You can to get one extra device with an eBay listing. That's pretty much all they're good for. Another thing that's absolutely ludicrous is that he's actually selling KD points on eBay. That's right. He has been selling KD points on eBay for actual money. It's kind of funny because we literally confronted him in a Discord call to try to rectify the situation, and pretty much every single thing he said was defending himself and not taking any responsibility for anything he did. He actually literally called his entire fire alarm scheme a quote-unquote business model. So that should say enough about what this guy is planning to do. It's quite plain and simple. He's trying to make money off of people without them knowing. Basically, one day he probably saw that there was a group of people on the internet who liked fire alarms. He's like, oh, maybe I can make some money selling all of this junk I have. So he's making money off of people, taking advantage of people who don't know better, and pretty much what he's doing is he's monopolizing the fire alarm community, which is what people have done in the past, and every single time that's happened, it's resulted in something big happening like it has now. So before making this video, we actually had a discussion about this. We tried to rectify the situation without actually turning this into a huge ordeal. And basically, the entire premise of the discussion was just a circular conversation where we would ask him something based off of our concerns. He would deflect our question and then bring up something else like, oh, if you don't like it, you can just leave the server. Yeah, that's pretty much a typical gaslighter's excuse to what they do. If you don't like it, then leave. So that's enough of me talking. Let's hear what other members of the community actually have to say about this. Anonymous says, I don't condone his bull. Another person says, he is an outright scammer, which is correct. And finally, Fire Alert says, Kyle is playing the community into thinking he is popular. I would have gotten more quotes, but currently I'm filming this at 10:35 at night, and pretty much everyone is currently doing something, so I was only able to get 3 people. But pretty much the entire summary of this video, if you didn't watch it, is A, the fire alarm community is not a business for you to make money. If your only reason of being here is just to make money, you're not welcome here. Second of all, content is not a commodity to be bought and sold. It's not okay to just scam people into giving you content and pay them in fake money without citing any sources. That is not content, that's scamming. You have to actually put in effort and passion to make actual content. Finally, do not buy anything from KD's outlet. Do not patronize a business who does things like this. Regardless of whether the prices are tempting or not, you should not support anyone who does this. That's pretty much all I have to say for tonight. I think it's utterly disgusting how people think it's acceptable to just use the community as a means of making money. You're not supposed to be here to make money. It's a community, not a corporation.